Germany has been dominated by one story this week: the demise of Chancellor Angela Merkel. Just like we talked about last week, her party took a beating in local elections in the German state of Hesse on Sunday. And so on Monday, Miss Merkel laid out her retirement plan. Under this plan, well, her party is already due to vote on a party leader in December. And previously it was assumed that Miss Merkel would continue to be that leader. But she announced that she would not stand in the elections and that instead she would hand the reins to someone else. But Ms. Merkel said that she aims to remain as Chancellor. She wants to keep that job until the next election. That's currently scheduled for 2021. And then after that, she would retire completely from politics. Now, there's a good chance she won't get her way exactly like that. If an ally of hers is voted in as party leader in December, well, she might have a shot at it. If it's someone opposed to her, though, they may try and unseat her. And the Social Democrats, her coalition partners, well, they could bring down her coalition anytime they decide that that's what they want to do. So that's her plan, but there's plenty of uncertainty around that. Now, regardless of what happens in the immediate future, though, the Bible tells us what is coming next. It's full of prophecies about a strong leader rising in Europe. Daniel chapter 8 calls him a king of fierce countenance and understanding dark sentences. And the Bible also tells us about how this man will come to power. Daniel 11 and verse 21 says that the people shall not give this leader the honor of the kingdom, but he shall come in peaceably and obtain the kingdom by flatteries. Barnes' Notes says that, in other words, it shall not be conferred on him by any law or act of the nation or in any regular succession or claim. So he comes in by some kind of unusual way, irregular way. Trumpet editor-in-chief Gerald Flurry's written about this many times. He said that this man doesn't come to power the honorable way by being voted into office. That was in the November 2002 Trumpet magazine. He writes, he takes it dishonorably. He works behind the scenes and comes to power by flatteries, not votes. And Ms. Merkel's resignation sets the stage for this perfectly. She's now a lame duck leader. She's got an expiry date on her term. Everyone knows she could well go earlier than that. And she's in power at a time of great uncertainty. Just look at some of the headlines that have come out of Europe this week. Europe's coming year of reckoning from Project Syndicate. As Merkel eyes exit, nervous EU wonders who will take the stage. From the New York Times. The Spectator's cover this week, Europe's empty throne. All across Europe, they see a need for strong leadership. There are crises all around them. They've got the migrant crisis, you've got the euro crisis, there's problems with Italy threatening a major recession. And they all see that that strong leadership can only come from Germany and that Ms. Merkel can no longer be that leader. Meanwhile, German politics is splintered, with extreme parties taking substantial proportions of the vote away from the mainstream ones. Normal, regular politics cannot provide that strong leader. None of the leading candidates for Ms. Merkel's replacement excite any kind of enthusiasm for Germany or offer any kind of solutions to these problems. There's a leadership vacuum in Europe and traditional politics cannot fill it. This sets the stage perfectly for Daniel chapter 11 and this strong man that we've forecast for years. He may not arrive on the scene in December, but the conditions the Bible said would help lead to his arrival are here. You can learn more about this strong man and what the Bible says about him through our free book, A Strong German Leader is Imminent. It will help you understand what the Bible forecasts for the immediate future in Europe and around the world. It will tell you who we think this strong leader may be. And it will explain the dramatic and hope-filled conclusion of all of these events. So you can order that free booklet and a whole lot more at our website, thetrumpet.com. You can read it online. You can order a print copy and we're more than happy to ship that for free just about anywhere in the world. where there's no conditions, no strings attached, no selling of your address details or anything like that. We just want to get this vital, important material out to as many people as possible. So you can order that at our website, thetrumpet.com.